Yo, what is good, YouTube? I just wanted to react to this trailer to this show that I watched earlier that my friend put me on. Shout out my boy Troy and RJ. But yeah, I just want to react to the trailer because I didn't react to the trailer. I just watched the first episode and I was kind of confused. So I just want to watch the trailer anyway, though. So
You don't remember our adventures or our life together.
God, I wish I could. I don't know how to explain what's been happening. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams. Now only on Disney Plus.
I'm in the middle of a personal crisis.
Experience the 6-episode event. Your identities. A mask to hide the scars. They are not something to be feared, but something to be welcomed.
You look different.
Marvel Studios Moon Knight, now streaming.
all right, so with this, so I'm gonna tell like what I thought was crazy, and then I guess we can watch that season premiere review, episode 1. But I watched the show, right? So at first when I was watching it, I was like on my phone kind of a little bit, but then I like tossed my phone, got really interested in it, and started actually watching it. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy how like he wasn't doing it, but it happened type stuff. Like when he got up out of bed from like having that sort of quote unquote dream, like he thought he had, even though he was just in bed for like 2 days after what he did. I thought it was like crazy. And then like the girl was telling him and stuff like we were supposed to have a date on Friday. You missed it. It was Sunday. That was crazy. And, that car scene, like him running away scene, that was also crazy because like he was driving, right, and then one of the guys got in the back of the truck. It was damn near hella close to him, right, and then he was like smushing cupcakes on his face because he was like a cupcake truck, and then out of nowhere, it's like a snap. The dude dead. He has the gun in his hand. I'm like, what the freak? And then he somehow gets away, goes to his bed, you know what I'm saying, and then finds like this little hidden phone and stuff, hidden phone and key. And he goes to this place, and then he starts getting chased by like this alien dog thingy. Then he had on the little suit. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. They left us on like a cliffhanger though. I ain't gonna lie. But we finna watch this season premiere review though. I wanna see what he talking about. And of course, there's the ad.
Whatever happens to
Okay, let's see what he's talking about.
The MCU's sprawling Phase 4 marches on here in 2022 with the Disney Plus series Moon Knight, headlined by Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke. Moon Knight, sometimes referred to as Marvel's Batman, has always been an interesting, hard-to-pin-down outlier in the realm of superheroes. This first episode, which plays like a sly, slapstick mystery, is helped across the finish line by Isaac's fun and rambunctious performance as a bumbling museum employee, Stephen Grant, caught up in a dangerous duel between Egyptian gods. The premiere, like that of WandaVision, asks for patience as it offers very few specifics about poor Stephen's mental state, but Isaac's everyman is such an endearing rom-com style fool that it makes for an enticing introduction to a very unique crusader. After this first episode, we still need a lot of answers, particularly about the exact nature of Stephen's madness, because he's very much living half a life. Instead of seeking actual help for what he thinks are extreme sleepwalking episodes, he opts to strap himself to his bed at night, content with just losing large swaths of time and only partially existing within the real world. The kick is that Stephen's other personality is a brutal mercenary named Mark Spector. When we meet Stephen, Mark has somehow allowed this tamer persona to get away from him in a way that never happened before, and the two sides struggle for dominance. That being said, Mark also purposely and willfully allows himself to be Stephen again at times. So, as we move forward, it'd be nice to get some more clarity as to how these two sides of the same man work, rule-wise. But even if this never gets fully sorted out, it wouldn't be the end of the world since there's more going on here. Just the inclusion of it as a wild card element that helps keep Steven and us as viewers in the dark initially helps Moon Knight stand out in a good way. This new Moon Knight series is unlike any comic run that's come before it, but given that Moon Knight is constantly reinvented and refreshed, the show is actually kind of par for the course in how the character's been handled. His hallmarks are rather malleable and up for new interpretations, so star Isaac, creator Jeremy Slater, and director Muhammad Diab are seemingly having a blast with this version of one of Marvel's most unhinged heroes. Slater's time as a producer on the Umbrella Academy shines through a lot when it comes to needle drops used to accentuate big, boisterous action scenes highlighting Steven's particular brand of haplessness. Notable, too, is that Moon Knight feels very disconnected from the MCU. This is by design, apparently, but it can feel a bit jarring after 5 previous MCU shows that were heavily tethered to the events of Endgame. It's not inherently bad, but it does make Moon Knight feel like latter-day Marvel television shows like Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, and the later seasons of Marvel Netflix series in which any connection to the MCU had all but vanished. Thematically, it works for now, since Steven is in a very odd cerebral prison. This first episode rightfully focuses all its might and glory on Isaac and the oddities of Steven. But even though his confused, bleary existence roots the series at first, that doesn't mean we're cheated out of the show's other famous star, Ethan Hawke. They actually have a ton of screen time together, and Hawke is able to play into his skills as a gravely whispering obsessive honed over decades of intense roles spanning multiple genres. Here, Hawke gets to play around with the time-honored MCU template of villain with good intentions but bad execution, while also being the one in the know to juxtapose Steven's total bewilderment. Hawke's author Harrow is alluring because there's a quiet kindness inside him. Like all cult figures, he wears the strong charisma needed to attract followers and is the perfect icky environment for Steven to get weirdly wrapped up in. At the start of Moon Knight, there's little more than Oscar Isaac's Steven Grant flailing around on a battleground he doesn't, and we don't understand to keep us going. But Isaac's animated efforts as the meeker half of a double-sided man craft what could be a grim ride into a jovial romp. We're left in the dark here, but in a fascinating way, and with 2 solid leads infusing confidence in the crucible to come. For more TV reviews, check out what we thought of DMZ and the premiere of Halo, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
Well, there you have it for that. She basically explained everything. I hate that we have to wait every week for episodes, bro. It's so annoying, bro. I have to wait for a new episode every Monday for All American and All American Homecoming. I'm gonna have to wait Wednesdays, Tuesdays for this show right here, and then wait Thursdays for Bel Air. But let me know if y'all want me to do any more of these down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it for this video, man. Peace.